What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Off Track Fixed Gear podcast. I'm joined by my hosts, Deacon Wong, Pizza Main, aka Lucas Petrozelli, and we have a very special guest today, the one and only FOAD Gang maestro, Jackson Bradshaw.
What up? Thanks for having me, y'all.
Yeah, Jackson, thanks for coming on. The elephant in the room today is Last Try. FOAD Last Try. You just released your long-awaited third full-length fixed gear film. How does it feel to finally have such a monster of a project finished? How do you feel?
Feels great. It's like I have time again. I can do things again. Feels nice.
Was pretty much all of your free time spent just filming and editing and thinking about that?
Pretty much for a little while. I mean, I told you I was going to be done with it in November. And then I continued to work on it for 3 more months. So
you're 3 months past your expected due date really isn't that bad. I feel like usually I've at least with Can Jewel, that took over a year past what we originally projected. So 3 months isn't that bad.
No. But I'm glad to have it done. And you kind of just have to you'll just keep going if you
because you
don't force yourself.
There's never perfection. You can always make it better. I feel like that with any editing project for sure.
Well, and it probably would have taken me way longer, but we had the pact of doing the little premiere at Suck My Comp, which was very important.
Thank you for the invite, by the way. That premiere was a beautiful moment in fixed gear history. Thank you for that.
Fuck yeah, that was fun.
It really
was so much fun.
It was so intimate, but still super hype. Everyone was I think it really got the locals going and everyone else who was in town from out of town.
Them dogs came out, boy. Them dogs came out.
True.
Well, and Suck My Comp was just crazy in general. That was a great fun.
It was a great time. I'm glad it all came together and everything worked out. Because we didn't plan anything. I don't want to say we didn't plan because we had things in store, but nothing was official with the city, and we didn't know if there would be a bunch of skaters there, but it all just kind of fell into place. And so did the the premiere was looking a little last minute there, huh?
True, it was definitely a little last minute. Well, and there was everything was fine with the comp, but then there was that one scooter kid. I remember he was riding around for a while and he's like, "Oh, you guys are doing a competition right now?" And he had no idea.
I didn't even catch that. I missed that.
Didn't even catch it.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't even see that. All right.
That's so funny. He's just wandering in the middle, which is fine. It's a public skate park. You could do that if you wanted to, but that's just so funny to not even realize that there's 50 bikes around you.
And there's everybody's watching.
Yeah. Maybe I shouldn't step in the middle of this.
Yeah, I remember for the Royal Flash Comp back in 2012, I think somebody tried to fight a skater. I can't remember who was trying to fight a skater, but someone got in a fight. But why would a skater try to fight you in that case where there was 100 bike riders around you? That's so dumb.
Long Beach locals, they really don't care.
Was that the one? Oh, sorry.
No. Go ahead. You take priority if we talk at the same time on this podcast.
Well, I'm asking you questions. I was gonna say, was the Royal Comp one? Was that the one at the hella graffitied skate park? I've never been there. Was that one called?
You don't need to. It sucks.
Don't go there.
Me and Deacon went back there not too long ago, and we're like, oh yeah, that's why we don't come here. Because it's just
it also ripped my pants. It has a bad omen to it now.
It did rip Deacon's really cool pants.
Rip my pants.
How did the Salt Lake premiere go for Last Try, and how much different was the final version compared to the version we previewed at Suck My Comp?
Every version was different for sure. I mean, you guys remember there was maybe you don't, because I guess you saw it. Yeah. I mean, every version was different, and I was and there were parts I felt bad when I was doing the Salt Lake premiere because it was really fun. We had like, friends and family, but not like the fixed gear community out there. So I like felt bad about how long the video was. So I actually like left a bunch of parts out of it to make it shorter.
Which parts did you skip? Who'd you skip?
Well,
Dang.
I don't know if I can air that.
Pizza, we got cut, dude.
No, you guys actually didn't get cut. It wasn't any fixed gear freestyle. I think I left out part. Well, also it's an excuse because I wasn't finished editing shit. But I don't think the New York part was in there. I don't think the Paris part was in there. And but yeah, it was definitely different every single time. But it was really, the premiere was really fun. It was so Parker Thompson has his businesses. He owns a glass studio now in Salt Lake, Lost Acorn. If anyone wants to check it out, it's really sick. And it's like half glass studio, like blowing glass or teaching people to blow glass. And then half of it's like an event space. So we just did it there. Through a little alley cat. It was fun.
That's cool. So it's way more low key than the Good Times premiere in Salt Lake, huh?
Oh yeah, way more low key. And it was funny too because obviously the videos were different, but I'm talking comparing to the California premiere, but the reactions were also very different because fixed gear freestyle oriented community had very different reactions than my mom. I don't know. But it was fun.
I feel that because it's like when you show a video to someone and it's just you feel obligated for them to enjoy it, and
yeah,
you can just feel when it's they not hitting. And so I can imagine that feeling. I don't show my parents any of my bike stuff because they don't care. That's really sad. We can talk about that another time off the podcast. I'm gonna unpack that one later.
We're here for you, JBall.
So you traveled so much for Last Try. You went to multiple European cities. I think you went to the others. What are all the different places that you went to? What was your experience at each of those places?
Yeah, so there were a lot of places. First thing, I didn't go to Japan. That was stuff that Nasty sent me. Because everyone's been like, "Oh, you went to Japan? That's sick!" And I'm like, "I wish I've never been to Japan."
What did they film on? It didn't look like it didn't look like phone footage.
I don't know. Yeah, it looked really good. But I have no idea what they filmed on. They exported it for me, and it looked great. But yeah, I didn't go to Japan. All the places were really cool, and it also spanned a really long period of time too. Because I went to Colombia in before COVID in 2018, a long time ago.
Right. I wasn't sure actually. I thought maybe they sent you footage or something because I remember when you went. That was a long time ago.
Long time ago. Raphael did send me some footage too, so it was a mix of both. But
that's cool. And then you also went to Paris. How was Paris?
Paris was fun. Paris is actually a really fun. Well, spot wise, it's not the best, but riding in traffic and shit was actually really fun because no one drives. It's like New York, but the drivers are not aggressive. It's congested and
nice.
But everyone's mellow and chill.
You might come home.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, New York. I just watched your behind the scenes New York little video you put out. Looks chaotic to ride there. I've never had the pleasure of riding in New York, but it looks wild.
Let's go next summer.
How are the spots? That's the real question.
It's like San Francisco, It's not like LA where you drive to the spots and set up and it's pressure. There's people, it's a different experience. It's like San Francisco, I think.
Right. That makes sense. Did you make it out to one of the were you there during a Saturday sesh competition while you were filming?
Yeah. So I lined that all up. I went out there. That was this summer at some point, maybe in August. But yeah, that was the whole thing. As I wanted to go out there for the Saturday sesh. I was really sad though because I really wanted to meet Finn and ride with Finn, but he moved literally 3 days before I got there.
Yeah, he got
So-
exported. He got deported to Holland.
Yeah, exactly. But no, it was really fun, and like the turnout for the Saturday sesh was really sick.
Oh, he
Dude, that mic clip, whew,
Yeah.
crazy.
what mic clip?
He did like a
Bar
bar.
spin, pedal grind, backwards pedal. The Mike Schmidt pedal through pedal grind.
Yeah,
Yeah, exactly.
That's sick.
It's the how is he getting down this ledge right now?
Right.
He-
right.
It doesn't make any sense.
He just gets down the ledges, doesn't he?
Any
Right?
part on his bike can grind, he's grinding on it.
Mike is one of my favorite riders ever, I swear.
He is so sick.
Off the topic of last try for a second, I recovered all of the turf and grime videos.
That's so sick.
Found it on Youku. Shout out to Youku. And there's only one video or two grime videos I'm missing now, and that's Mike Schmidt for Raw. If anybody has Mike Schmidt for Raw, please send it my way. And then Grime TV 3 scrambled eggs. That's it. Those are the two
Good one.
grime videos I'm missing now. But all the rest are on my hard drive, safe and sound. Hopefully my hard drive doesn't crash, so I got to make backups. But anyways,
Yeah, seriously. That's some precious cargo.
but those have been missing for like 5+ years, or 4 years, 5 years, something like that. So like seeing some of them again was crazy. It felt like I didn't think I would ever see like Mike Schmidt's fall 2011 edit ever again.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Back to last try. So you met El Fakey Joe out in Paris. You met Fixie Transformer. Did you film all of Jacob's clips, or did he send you clips?
No, I filmed all those with him. We rode for like 2 days in like a little town in France, and yeah, he's crazy on a bike. He's
Dude, he rides
one of my favorites for sure.
he rides such a big bike too.
Yeah, well, dude, he's like on an extra large cutter. It's a cutter, right? Yeah, I think so.
58.
Yeah, it's like a 58. It's
What?
insane. And he has it's not only a 58, but he's got like 100 mil stem on there and like the tallest seat post. Like it's insane.
Is he really
Dude.
tall?
He's tall, but he so I'm like 6'1" and he's like maybe 6'3". And like his bike felt insanely big to me, which like it shouldn't feel that much bigger.
J-Ball,
Yeah.
he's nerfing himself. We could not possibly handle him on 26, man.
Oh, dude. I mean, I hear that he hates FGFS. He hates 26-inch FGFS, but he did just move down to a 56 centimeter though.
True.
Whoa.
True, he did get the new bike.
Yeah, he found a V2.
Leveling
cutter.
up.
So you met Jacob, Fixie Transformer, who is also
Yep.
one of my my favorite dudes to watch right now. That's why he's number one. He got number one on the S.
True.
Number one.
He's the Fixie king. You rode New York, sketchy. How's the scene out in New York?
New York was sick. There's like actually a decent amount of people out there, which I mean, like fixed gear and fixed gear freestyle. And also just like sort of similar to having a premiere here, there's like other people who are not necessarily riding fixed gear freestyle or doing tricks, but like stoked to support it and come out to like an event.
They're like fixed freestyle adjacent.
Yeah, exactly.
supporters. Yeah, that's cool.
Exactly.
Where is did you see Randy Rush out there? Where's Randy Rush been? What the heck happened to that
Dude.
guy?
Dude, Randy Rush was there. He's the fucking man.
He's so sick. Why he hasn't been riding, but I noticed that he like emceed all of the Saturday sessions or something like that.
Yeah, he didn't ride a bike at all. But he was on the microphone fucking helping with getting everything set up. It was
Hype
rad.
man the entire time. Huh? That's
Exactly, hype man.
That's pretty cool.
need the hype man.
Last try, you split Chase's section into two parts. I noticed this. What's
I
that's,
asked for your input on that too.
yeah, but we're on a podcast. We gotta talk about it like I don't know.
Okay, fine.
What's up with that,
immersion.
Jackson?
Uh, well, I mean, so having premieres was, like I said before, like you're at a premiere and you're getting people's reactions like in real time. And it's not like anybody boos, but you can also like hear when people are like getting more hyped than other times. And I felt like Chase had, I mean, Chase,
It's Chase.
it is Chase. He's insane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But his part is it like at the very end of a long fucking video that's way too long. And I just felt like he wasn't quite getting that like hype that it deserved. So I was like, I need to like, I don't know, I need to figure out something. And so I just decided to split it. I still wanted him to have the last part because he deserved the last part. But then I don't know. Just wanted to do something weird too.
Yeah, I feel like the whole video was a little bit just not a totally traditional full length in the sense of like the whole video was very like ADHD friendly where it's always changing up styles and looks and it's like switching up riders all the time. And is that like kind of on purpose? Are you playing around with a new style for it compared to Good Times and Gang Signs?
For sure. Yeah, I mean, and that's a very like nice compliment, and I appreciate that you noticed that, JBall, because that's definitely what I was going for. I was trying to do something weird. I wish it would have been weirder, kind of, but like I think it's still my goal was to not have a song go over 2 minutes.
Wow.
So
Wow.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's cool. That's
so for an hour, that's a lot of songs.
a lot.
This is called a Gen Z full length.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, honestly, like wanted it to kind of feel like you didn't know where it was going.
And I
But-
didn't. It's even from like version to version, from seeing it in the initial premiere and then like the final cut is like it was very different videos, honestly, which is pretty cool. How did you enjoy working on it as a whole compared to previous projects that you've worked on, like Good Times? Did it feel different this time around?
For sure. I mean, I think it was harder to like get the energy, to like muster the energy to make it. I think getting that initial inertia is more difficult, just being older and having more going on with life, is definitely like harder. But once the ball was rolling, it was like really fun to make. My computer's a lot better, so that was
That helps.
nice for editing. Honestly, like that made a huge difference. And I mean, I think it was different feeling for sure, but it was still a lot of fun.
Why did you do it? I was under the assumption Good Times was your last full length because I know how much work goes into it, and you are painfully aware of how much work goes into it. Why did you even make it? Like, what made you come back?
Dude, because Matt Spencer came to Salt Lake and stayed here for 3 months, and we filmed so much footage I didn't know what to do with it.
The only reason?
Yeah, no, literally though. Like we filmed so much shit, and I was like, well, I guess I'll like put together a mixtape, and then the mixtape just got bigger.
That's
So
how it goes,
bigger.
huh? The
How it
mixtape.
is.
Jeez.
Yeah, dude, honestly. But it was, I mean, that was definitely like the genesis of it, and it was like, yeah, I mean, like we filmed a ton of shit, and it was always fun to ride with Matt, and always super motivating.
You just can't leave the game, huh, Jackson? You have to keep hitting the sweet nick of making videos, huh?
I guess so, dude.
Is this
I
last
guess
one?
so.
Is this the last one for sure?
I don't think I could do it again, dude. Definitely not like the last videos, but not another like. I wanted it to be a 20-minute video when I started, and it turned out to be way long.
You heard it
So-
here.
I
do wanna
FOAD
say
Gang
just-
is done after this.
Yeah.
I do want to say just from like your videos and stuff, like I love the music in it, and it's like the music style, especially in like, it's every single one of your edits, I've always enjoyed the music. Like I just always recall back to that. Is it? Fuck. I now I'm blanking. I'm nervous now. Uh-oh.
What, gang signs?
It's okay, bro.
No. His it's Wolf Parade. That's what.
Oh,
It was
yeah,
Wolf
yeah, yeah.
Parade.
That's gang signs. That
And
was
I-
Jackson's gang signs part.
Okay.
Was it?
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, no, I thought it was a different one. Was it Gang Signs?
Are we really arguing with the encyclopedia?
I trust. Yeah, he is the
Okay.
encyclopedia.
Give
No, I
thanks,
appreciate that,
your
Deacon,
eyes.
especially coming from you, dude. You're the music connoisseur. So
I'm just
I
an
appreciate
ADHD
that.
spaz where I
it's-
just fucking sit there and listen to
Literally-
weird shit.
The first thing he did when we got in the car this last Sunday, when he put on a song, he was like, "Hey, you know what edit it's from?" Like, Jesus Christ. The first thing. Yeah, I'll even argue. Yeah.
I mean, I'm wrong. Look, I'm wrong sometimes,
No.
It
no.
can't all be in
You're
there.
never.
but
I don't think you're allowed to say that. You made the encyclopedia.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
the entire encyclopedia is sources. I made it up.
But honestly,
It's just all in my head.
well, and I was listening to like the Antonio's interview with you guys, and like he doesn't like you bring up shit that other people who were there don't remember. Like it's crazy.
I have to fill in the gaps for people who were actually at things that I wasn't.
Yeah.
Because I just consumed so much of the content that it's just permanently like it's like stamped in my brain.
Yeah.
Sucks. It's a
He
curse.
just sits there. He sits there and has brain blasts.
I do have fixie brain blasts. It's true. And for anyone listening, I just finished the index of all solo edits and solo video sections part of the Fixed Gear Archive page. If you want to check it out, it's fixedgeararchive.com. It's not officially launched yet, but the website is public. So if you want to go sneak a peek at that, feel free. I won't.
I was gonna ask you if you had announced it, but
No, I have never made an official announcement for it because I want to get more of the site done before I do.
so this is it.
This is a soft. We'll call it a soft launch.
Okay.
I'm not going to make a post about it or anything, but if you happen to be listening, then welcome to the club.
Only the thing that you've been working on for how many years now? Like it's been a while, dude.
I've probably been working on it for like a year. It hasn't been that long.
No, longer than that.
Maybe a year and a half. Max.
I still think longer than that.
No, it hasn't been out for that long. If it's been out for longer than that, then I'm disappointed in the lack of progression on it.
Sorry, you came up with an entire encyclopedia and you're disappointed.
Yeah, every like one of the like things just needs a hyperlink. It needs to be populated. So we'll get there someday. In 30, 45. So Jackson, you're still riding bikes very often. The FOAD gang is, with FGFS at least, really dwindling down the FGFS. It's kind of like you and Chase only. How does that feel compared to how it used to feel? And how do you find motivation to still ride? Like, why do you and Chase still ride FGFS when everyone around you is riding mountain bikes and track bikes and like kind of steering away from it?
Yeah, I mean, it feels different, but I mean, what I do like is the friendship with, Evan and Parker and everybody is like, and Wes and everybody's still the same. Like we still get to see each other and ride bikes, which is tight because that's to me like what matters the most. But I think for Fixed Gear Freestyle and why to still do it, it's like because there's not anything. It's a different feeling completely. It's a different motivation and like I don't know. It's nice to go on a cruise or go on a mountain bike ride after work or something, but like going on a filming mission or something like that, or landing a trick that you really were thinking about for a long time is way different. So different feelings. But yeah.
And it just so the FGFS still kind of just like fulfills that need for or fulfills a creative outlet need or fulfills a certain desire within you basically.
Yeah, I think creative outlet is a good way to put it. And yeah, I mean it's just like I'm never not gonna like when I'm out in the world look and see the world as spots, and I'm sure you guys are the same way. Like
Yeah.
you'll never not,
Never,
and you
never
see
gonna
shit and you
be
want
the
to ride
same.
it. So like,
Was gone for like 10 years, and I still through those 10 years like be like, oh shit. Imagine if I still rode. Like, fuck.
exactly.
Can't tell you how many times I've had the man, if I had my bike moment. Wish I had my bike for this. Got to come back
It's true.
here, type of thing. Well, your riding is as strong as ever. I really, really loved like that, dude. Your Ender, the roller coaster rail. That's like
Thanks, bro.
that's one of the craziest bangers I've seen in like fixed gear tricks.
The
Thank
fact that
you.
you hopped up into that too was insane. The
tall
way
hop.
you landed perfectly too.
That was the first trick I've ever trained for. So like,
How do you
like had
train
to-
for it?
How do you
Yeah,
train for that? How do you train for a roller coaster?
I just like practice roller coaster grinds, and then I'm not good at jumping high. So like I have like a bunch of stairs in my neighborhood, and I was like not doing box jumps, but basically like box jumps for like a little while to practice.
Okay.
You
okay.
were in CrossFit fixie training mode. That's crazy.
Dude, basically, I mean, I like wanted Chase to do it so bad because I was like, dude, like I really don't think because we went there we went there the first day. I went there with Chase and Garen, and I didn't land it. I like couldn't jump up and get it, and so I wanted Chase to try it really bad. He wasn't feeling it. I landed like a version where I rode this really shitty like little kid scooter and then jumped up into my bike because I like set my bike on there, and I just wasn't stoked on it. And so I went back the next day by myself and actually did the jump in.
That was all
and like
self?
just was there for
Those cell phones at that last part that where you landed it.
well I mean I guess it's kind of cheating because like the land is like one of the other versions that I landed with people where I like jumped in, but the act like there is the clip of like me actually jumping in, and that's the one I did the next day. But there's like a moving camera angle where that's Chase filming it, so a little cheatery, but
Movie magic.
yeah.
Wow. That's such a crazy clip. Like I remember you sent a couple versions of that into the rough group chat, I think, right?
Oh yeah, that's what I was asking you about. Yeah. I needed your input, dude.
Yeah. Did you end up using one of the ones we recommended, or did you film it again?
No, I used the one you said.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
I was gonna put in the goofy one with the little kid scooter, because I still didn't like the jump in version because I like kind of caught my bike a little bit on the way up, but
Got it.
I ended up using that one. So
And what about I think the other clip was the 180 feeble to hop up fakie wheelie.
Dude.
That
Oh,
was
yeah.
so
That was
Jackson.
That was probably
Thank
the
you,
most
bro.
unexpected clip out of all of the clips. I just like
hell yeah.
Dude.
didn't expect that
You've-
at all.
You've done something like that in the past, right? Like it was some kind of different version of that, but I don't think there was a hop up. I think I've seen you do that before, and in one of your other edits or like in Good Times maybe.
I did like just a 180 into a feeble, and then the hop up to fakie wheelie.
Yeah, this was like feeble hop up fakie wheelie, right?
Oh
Yeah.
right, yeah,
Yep.
that's what it was.
Yeah, that's a
And-
sick combo, dude.
Thank you. The spot is
so
kind of perfect for it, and like
Yeah,
Shout out to Matt Spencer for filming that. He was there. We were there for a long time,
Did it
dude.
take a
A
while?
long time. Oh yeah, very long.
How long do you think? Like two
Like
hours?
let beat more than an hour, maybe less than two.
That's not too bad.
That's pretty long, dude.
That's a fire clip. It takes you gotta put
Wow.
in you gotta,
Yeah, for sure. That's the
you
word.
gotta
for it.
put in time for bangers, dude.
True.
Dude, you know what I think
Well,
about sometimes is how like I don't know, we feel like stuff like we do takes a long time sometimes, but pro skaters and pro BMXers will go back to spots like 3 days in a row trying to get a certain trick.
especially skateboarding, I feel like is like very much like a randomness. There's more like a randomness to it.
Yeah, there really is. Like you kind of have to get lucky on your on some tries for shit.
Yeah.
You just gotta hope your
My whole
board
edit.
sticks.
Getting lucky on it.
Trying to tray flip down El Toro and just hope I get lucky.
Imagine.
Yeah.
Who had your personal favorite section in the video, Jackson? And you can't say your own because I know you would.
You.
What? No.
Uh,
No way.
I mean, JBall, your part was really sick, and I thought you were all surprised when I put you as first part, which I get because we didn't really like film a whole lot together.
Yeah.
But I do love your part, and I do love the way that you were on all your bikes. Like that's why, like the progression. It's like showing kind of like what the history was or what I was trying to show.
True. We had Trick Track to Thrasher to 26-inch FGFS. I wonder if people
Was
like,
it
noticed
intentional?
that. Also, I noticed there were a few clips that you didn't use that I sent you, which is interesting because now I can use them for something else. I can use them for socials or something.
True.
But
You should. Well, I don't even remember what I didn't use of you, but
there was a few clips like on the Thrasher. I did like a wheelie up, bar spin back down to wheelie on that same bank where I did like a trick. It's not important.
oh,
It's probably
I
too
think I do
slow.
remember that one.
It's because I had a lot of wheelie to fakie wheelie clips, so I get cutting one of them. Okay.
Maybe that was it.
So
My favorite, I liked Matt's part a lot.
Matt's part was really good.
I mean, he just is doing shit different.
Matt's part was really good in that, and Matt's part in Good Times was also, I feel like, extremely underrated. You guys get really good stuff together when you guys ride. It's really sick to see.
It's fun, and he always lets me get lots of angles of him.
Yeah, he'll do stuff multiple times so you can like you can just nail it with all the coverage.
Exactly.
And then the real question though is this your favorite riding you've done? And if not, what is your favorite section that you've personally put out to date?
That's such a hard question, but I would say no, it was not my favorite riding.
You can
But
look
I
at
don't
the
know what is.
You can look at the Fixed Gear Archive Index. and remind
True.
you.
I could go back. I don't know. I feel like I don't know. I don't know which one was my favorite. I don't think you're ever satisfied though. Like, are you guys ever satisfied with your writing?
Sometimes.
Nope.
No.
I mean, maybe after the trick, but like, I don't know.
But I still have like a favorite part that I've put out compared to all the other ones. Like you have like some of them I like more than others. Like
So which one's your favorite?
this isn't the question. I'm asking you.
I don't want to answer. I don't know how to answer
But
it.
let me just remind you which ones you've put out. Okay, so we have your gang signs section. We have
Yeah.
your Welcome to Destroy web edit. We have your Technique Fleek edit. We have your Good Times section. We have your Rough Bike Co. video that you put out in 2019. And now we have your most recent one, which is the Last Try section. And I personally want to say that I think your Last Try section has some of your best riding ever.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, I really enjoyed your like switch, your regular spin and then switch spin in the same line. Like it was insane. Like you would throw crazy tricks that I don't ever really see you do.
The big spin, one way
Oh, yeah.
to pull up bar tap 180 the other way was a personal
Yeah, that
favorite of
was-
mine.
That melted my brain. I was like, what the fuck? How did he do that?
That one's a fun one. I like that. I like that trick.
Yeah, that was
It's weird. It just worked for some reason. I don't know how.
Yeah, you just big spin that way naturally, huh?
Yeah, it's like a weird hangover from because I learned fixed gear spinning to the right. Like I did it the other way.
Oh,
I used to be able to 360 that way, and I could never do that now.
that's so sick.
It makes no sense.
You have good 360s though. I don't think you 360 enough personally.
I don't think there was a single 360 in that video.
That proving my point.
They're hard, dude. That takes so much energy.
Yeah, I get it. It's like you just gotta think of it as like this is my workout for the day though.
Exactly.
Gotta get my workout in. Just how Jacob Ruff has to throw a bar spin every session. It's his daily bar spin.
True. That is a very good point.
You know, I actually recently recovered some ancient FOAD Gang videos from Youku.
Really?
Yeah, like Jack Off at FMont. Your little little solo Fairmont video. I recovered your Denver solo dolo.
Wow, I forgot about that one actually.
Yep.
That's crazy.
Do you have all these yourself? Because the quality isn't great on my end from getting these from China.
I never delete shit, so I have it. It's just a matter of finding it.
It's good to know.
I have hard drives on hard drives.
There's an Evan. I feel like there's an Evan edit. I don't have my hard drive with me, but I feel like there's an Evan edit that I got also. And then there's I think Bad Kids, FOAD Bad Kids.
That was a fun one. Yeah, there was definitely an Evan edit, a sick one from that era too. A couple, probably.
Last one was your Rose Park video with the gang.
Oh yeah.
I think it had the Getting Jiggy with It song.
Yep, some nice Will Smith.
Yeah, that was good. I like that era of FOAD. You had like everyone on an FGFS bike, which is crazy.
True. Yeah, it was crazy for a while. It was like everybody was riding.
Yeah, you had Isaac, Evan, you, Chase was coming up. Chase was real young.
He was a little kid back then.
How did Chase get oriented with the FOAD Gang? Like, how did he come into the picture?
Yeah, it's sort of wild because like Evan, Park, like we're all the same age and knew each other before, but Chase is, I don't know how much younger he is than me, but like
I think he's my age.
enough that we
27, I want to say.
Yeah, something like that. But literally like so he was friends with one of our friends' little brothers. So that's how he like kind of got into that didn't make any sense.
It's hurting
but
my brain trying to figure out the connection there.
One of our friends' little brothers
Yeah. And then he was
rode with Chase. Yeah, exactly. So he rode with him and that's how he like got into it. And he was just, I remember he had like he didn't have a fixed gear freestyle at first when we were like riding fixed gear freestyle. He had like a crazy Tark bike. I wish I knew what frame it was. It was a crazy frame. But he was just doing wild keo spins and shit. Like
Did he get
doing
into
crazy
it?
shit.
Did he get into fixed gear tricks because of you guys, or did he just find out about it?
I mean, I think he found out about it because of his friend, but it wasn't like necessarily because of us.
Got it.
Like his friend was riding bikes because his older brother was riding bikes, I guess. Maybe. I don't know. You guys have to have him on the podcast next and he'll tell you.
Yeah,
We're connecting the dots.
We'll get the Skirt Reynolds on.
You should.
Dude.
And then how's Evan been? I miss Evan. Do you still see him
yeah.
often?
Just Evan.
Yeah, I see Evan like pretty much almost every week. We run together now.
Oh, you guys are running?
Yeah, we're running, which is crazy.
Cute.
Yeah.
Old ass men, full grown adults, huh?
I know. It's kind of wild, dude. Like doing some really type 2 fun type shit. Like
Why
not even.
why running instead of just going on a bike ride?
I mean, well, one, it's winter here, so you can street ride. I'm not really into like road bikes.
Yeah,
And it was just something new to try, like a new challenge.
that's cool. Do you guys have like a goal you're working towards, or just kind of running right now?
The marathon, dude. You gotta do the marathon.
You're doing a marathon?
That's the goal.
Holy shit.
Yeah,
Damn.
we'll see if it happens.
Okay,
I fucked up
okay.
my ankle last week, so we'll see if I can even. We did a half marathon last week, and I like have been broke off since then.
Nice.
Doesn't it feel like shit rolling or hurting your body doing regular things?
Dude, it feels so dumb. Like I didn't fall. I didn't like twist my ankle. I was just like doing something repetitive, and it hurts like worse than a lot of falls I've taken. Like so stupid.
Dude, that sucks. Switching topics a little bit here and kind of getting back to FOAD as a whole. Like, what's next for FOAD Gang? Future edits, video plans. Where do you see the channel going in the next like 2 years? Really,
I don't know. What do you guys want to see?
is that it? You're
More,
just
I
taking-
want to
I
see
don't
more
know.
how-tos. Let me see some more how-tos. You got to bring those back for sure.
What more tricks can we learn? I don't know. I feel like I've done them
Anything.
all.
No,
There's
anything.
infinite tricks you can do.
Yeah.
Jackson, this is what I want. Hear me out.
Okay.
I want a explanation of what FOAD is.
You're not gonna get
Abbreviation.
that.
I want to
You're
know
not
what it
gonna get
stands
that.
for.
I mean, real OGs know the original meaning of it.
Okay, but this
I
is a good
know.
one. I'll tell you a good one. And this is shout out to Caleb for coming up with this one. But friends outside avoiding depression. Pretty damn good.
That's
Damn.
real spicy.
I
That's
wanna-
good.
I want to hit different.
That's
That's
good.
Yeah.
good. That's good.
And I mean that's what we do, right? Like that's what we do together.
My personal favorite is still feed our adorable dolphins.
That is a good one.
I like that one. You seriously don't have any like what's the next video that's dropping besides Raws from Last Try?
I got a bunch of fucking AirTag
Right.
things all over my desk. I'm making like a video on AirTag
Right.
bike mounts.
Nice.
Oh,
But
Can I make a suggestion?
yeah, let's hear it.
I want to see more of the Parker's part where like it was like just high speed, intense, just going down like the trail. That got me so hyped. And just
Hell yeah.
the angles that you got throughout that entire thing. Like, do you have to like go back and then like walk up and then have from behind? Like, dude, that's
yeah.
I like that. Like,
how are you getting your angles on so many of these things? I just did a job for City Grounds where I'm like riding through the street on a skateboard, filming these wheelie kids, and like it's so hard to capture moving like street riding. How are you doing it
Yeah.
most of the time?
that I gotta give you so much props on that part for Parker. Is that besides for everything else, the FGFS writing and all that part had me just so fucking hyped. Just the angles, the writing, the adrenaline. Yeah, sorry, go ahead. Sorry.
No, you're good. Thank you, bro. I can't handle this many compliments. It's too much, bro.
You're so handsome.
We'll keep
Uh,
You're a good person.
No, you guys are very sweet. No, but I mean, angle wise, yeah, it's definitely like a lot of hiking back up and doing the same shit over and over and over. I mean, the Parker thing, like, I think filming on trails is kind of easier than filming on like in streets, because with trail stuff, you're kind of like they come at you and then they pass you, and then you film looking behind them, and then they like come back into the frame, and then they go around a corner, and then you like keep doing that, and that's like kind of easier to plan. But like you said, like the filming out in the street and trying to like make angles work together without like looking too random is really hard.
Are you on a bike while you're doing all of it?
Well, depends on. It was like a mix of. I filmed some of Evan's stuff on like an electric longboard. I filmed some stuff on like a bike, like the Paris stuff is on a bike. The craziest shit though was when I was in San Francisco with Jake and Daniel. That the like stuff where they're like riding in the hills was in my car, and I have a camera on the back of my car.
Wow.
And was terrifying to film because bikes can take corners way faster than a car can. Like cars are way like hitting, and they're brakeless obviously, so I can't like slow down a lot.
You can't. And Daniel is up there frame surfing.
Yeah, exactly. I don't want to
so
kill these
scary.
guys. Like, fuck.
That actually, dude, the song you chose for that and like Daniel and Jake's style riding down that hill, it's burned into my memory now. Like, there's something about it that was so cool. It was just fucking steezy. Like, Daniel's just like,
So crazy.
That's the first time in so long that a hill bomb got me stoked.
Hell yeah.
There's something about it. It's just like fucking swag, bro.
Those guys are wild, and they were like, yeah, chasing after each other. They make it fun. Like, they made it really easy to film.
Daniel
Yeah, just
goes-
watching hills is boring.
Daniel goes so fast on the frame stand. Like,
I know.
that video of him going down that insane SF hill during that like event where all the skaters die. Have you seen?
I thought that was Chris Thrasher.
He did that
that
too.
did that.
Both of them did.
What the fuck? That talking about burned into my memory. That Instagram clip is burned into my memory. That is terrifying.
I can't. Words can't explain how sketchy that shit is. Like, bro, it had both of them have like death wishes, dude. They're insane.
Yeah.
Then Chris
Insane.
Thrasher did that thing where he went like 70 miles per hour holding onto a car or something.
Right? That was insane.
I feel like we bring up Chris Thrasher a lot on this podcast, but he always
Shout out
comes
Chris
up.
Thrasher.
Shout out Chris
He's
Thrasher
insane.
again,
Dude's,
dude.
dude's
He
insane.
does wild shit. He does such wild shit. How can you not?
Yeah,
Yeah.
no Chris Thrasher footage in Last Try though.
Oh,
True. I was actually really sad about that.
Yeah.
It was like I was supposed to meet up with him, I don't know, whenever it was, and then it just didn't work out. And then last time I saw him was at Suck My Comp, and that was crazy.
Yeah, I
with
mean, he's
all the
kind of
stuff
just
going
like
on.
just getting back into like riding for reals after his like I think he got hit by a car or something.
Yeah.
Who is there anybody else that you wish was in the video that you didn't get to film?
Oh, damn, that's a really good question.
Pizza?
Pizza. Yeah.
No, Pizza had a clip.
You did have a clip.
a
No, you
clip.
did
Nigga
have
had
a
a
clip.
clip.
You only put one in, bro. What the fuck?
What was the second clip?
It was the wall to wall one. Remember, I had that. Or are you saving that
At the
for-
same spot.
You
Yeah,
you
the
didn't
same
use
spot.
it.
Okay. I mean, you saw how long that shit was, dude. I had to cut some shit.
Oh, no, that's great. We can use that for Pizza's edit that we're working on.
Yeah. Who did I not get to film? I mean,
I wish I saw
I
more
don't
Corey,
know.
I guess.
well,
You
I
had a
had
good
clips
part,
of
right?
Corey. I have clips of Corey that I couldn't put in there because he's working on a fucking edit, and they were such sick clips.
Yeah.
But I want to respect his project.
Yeah. which
So
will come out
I'm
in
really
4
excited to
years.
see what
Remember
he.
that.
Yeah, I know, right? Like,
Oh.
fuck, come on.
I feel like it happens every podcast. Corey, release
Corey,
it, please.
It's Corey.
Seriously.
Corey released edit, and Chris Thrasher is crazy.
And where are the cortex?
The bingo.
Where does the Cortex win, bro?
We need these things.
I think I have someone who I wish you filmed, and that's Snow.
Oh, actually, that is a big one. And I asked him for clips, and I think he just got busy or something. But
Yeah.
he has the the
10
crazy edit he's been working on,
Your edit, bro. 10-year Snow edit.
and he's been dropping clips though recently, which has been really sick to see.
Yeah, he stays insta clipping a little bit, which is pretty
Yeah.
cool. How did you have clips of Slum?
Like one or two.
That's
Um,
that's a tragedy right there.
True. I well, and he met up one time that I went to San Francisco, but yeah, I didn't get to. It was like at the island at a Tark Tuesday, so nothing like crazy. Would have been way cooler to do more stuff with him, but
Yeah, that's cool. He's in a fixie hiatus. It's okay. Which is sad.
hopefully he'll come back. He joined in the live chat though, which was really cool to see.
Yeah, he keeps up. Which is
Yeah,
really
he makes
cool.
his appearance. He makes his appearances for sure, which is still sick.
He'll throw a like on some SMC videos that I post here and there, and a comment sometimes.
Sick.
He's still mayor. He's still maintaining mayor.
Exactly.
People would still reelect him. Although Jackson is low key like treasurer. Like
Nah. Okay, but everybody's bringing a different vibe, you know? Like you bring a different vibe, I bring a different vibe, Matt brings a different vibe.
yeah,
Other Matt brings a different vibe.
it's true, but you just put out like the biggest, like, how many views is it sitting at right now? Is that 70K yet?
I don't know.
Like
It went over 50, which is sick.
you just
It's
dropped
at-
it and tuned out, huh?
It's 69. Oh,
Whoa.
That's a pretty sick
69.
number.
Magic number, baby.
True.
That's a lot of views for fixed gear, bro.
I know where these people. I don't understand where the people come from. Like that's what I don't understand.
Probably the same 100 people just on repeat.
Yeah,
It's my
yeah.
view bots. Don't tell anyone. It's my view bots.
I actually just have it playing in the background for just the music. So there you go.
I do put it on at work in the background often.
That's sick. It got flagged like day 4 or 5 and got age restricted for a second, which I was like super bummed about.
Damn.
And what is it called? I tried to
Did you contest?
appealed it.
Appeal.
I contested it, yeah, and they sided with me. So,
Let's go.
and I couldn't figure out why
Well,
it was.
TikTok.
I didn't know if it was like Adam's fall or something.
TikTok has been doing a thing lately where it like flags any kind of extreme sport video, I think.
You have to do something about like putting professional in the bio or something. I got like 2 strikes on TikTok. And like you have to like put it in
Well,
the
that's 'cause you
title of the
showed
video and shit. That there is that.
Stop showing your dick on TikTok.
That was only one of the 2 videos though.
Oh, I was listening to a Gary Young on Unclicked, and he said that his huge Gary Young edit that just dropped, his like 20-year pro edit, got age restricted because of the blood. You can't show blood apparently anymore.
Really? That's
Yeah.
crazy.
So keep that in mind on YouTube. That's on YouTube too.
Yeah, YouTube is usually definitely better than TikTok.
Yeah. For my videos, it doesn't matter. They don't get views anyway. So if it gets age restricted, it's whatever.
Are you
Shadow
and Chase filming anything for this year? Any solo things? Like, is Chase putting out some or stacking clips for a solo edit this year?
I mean, I would love to do more shit. We haven't done anything yet, but we'll see. I mean, I got a new. I was telling JBall, I was asking him for camera advice. I got a new camera, so like, I gotta use it for something. Got to keep it going.
Yeah, it's cool because like it'll freshen up your perspective on filming. It's like, oh, everything looks kind of different and like it's fun again, right?
Exactly, like new tools to try different things, and like, yeah.
You're gonna all
I
your
think you guys
videos, your
just
videos
need
are
to
gonna look
look-
like slums now.
Nah,
You should just
nothing against slums, but I don't want to like, you got to have a different lane.
No. Slum isn't making videos anymore, so just literally copy them.
I'm gonna go to San Francisco and find like wait for the rainy day, and we'll make the rainy day edit again, and we'll just do a remake of all of them.
Sick.
That'd be cool. Slum
I gotta go.
style is so unique. So like there truly is like you see that video and it's like that's a Slum Worm. That's a Matt Reyes video.
It's true, And it's skate style, but it's different too. Like
Yeah, I mean, sometimes they feel more like music videos even
exactly.
rather than like an edit. So
He does like a lot of shit where like I I would feel like there needs to be more context, like showing the beginning of a trick or like more of like a literal thing, but then he doesn't put any context, but it still makes sense. It still flows good. So like his style is crazy.
yeah, 100%. It's like I showed my very highly acclaimed DP boss some Matt Reyes's reel, and he was really impressed by it actually.
Hell yeah.
So that's Matt, you are highly regarded if you're watching. Which by
Yeah,
the way,
for real.
I will get Slumworm on here.
Yeah, you should. Have you asked him yet?
No, he doesn't
I
know
would
it
love
yet, but
that.
he's coming on here.
Oh,
Okay, but wait, you
heard it
also
here
have to do
first.
Matt Spencer too.
Yeah, but we have to do that.
Okay,
with
okay,
Corey.
okay, Jackson. Well, hear us out. Hear us out. We need Matt, but Corey has to be there too because I want the bickering.
Yeah.
That's like the best
Yeah.
part of both of them.
Yeah, it's like me and Deacon, but just it's great.
It's true. It's true. Those two together is hilarious. They really are like an old couple. Just like
Yeah.
Matt says some crazy shit, and Corey's just like,
Corey's just like, I don't know.
yeah.
What's the next? Are you going to Barcelona with them, Jackson?
I'm gonna try to. We'll see. I haven't booked a ticket or anything,
That's gonna be.
but I would love to go. I would love to go with those two. I would. You guys want to go? I know JBall can't go.
I can't go.
Deacon Pizza. Gonna go
Deacon boy.
to Barcelona.
Duke and broken knee boy.
Yeah, true. You can come hang out.
It's excuses, bro.
Dude,
Damn.
that'd be sick.
Pizza,
I do want to ride that crazy brick wave spot.
It's a lot of money.
Pizza,
It is a
Pizza
lot
gonna
of
go out
money.
to Barcelona just to to bitch out on all the tricks.
Damn, pizza. Like
all out.
you're not gonna even have an excuse on why you can't do it because all the spots are so good. You're literally gonna be like, man, like I'm gonna save this for the next spot, bro. And then you're gonna go through the whole trip.
Damn.
hey, we gotta give Pizza some credit right now. He has officially started filming for his 2023 edit.
Ooh.
Yep, me and him.
Hell yeah.
Me and him went out and we got 2 clips, and then he broke his pedal. So then that had to.
Yeah, I was gonna get 3. I was gonna get 3 and 4. But then I broke my pedal doing that.
How do you break a pedal?
I'm fat.
Did it just like the spindle break or what?
No, like the whole like plastic broke. I tried to.
The top
180
half,
off.
the pedal basically cut in half. It snapped off.
Oh fuck.
Try
Much
to
leverage,
bigger.
dude.
Yeah, too. Like I said, too thick. Yeah, so it were new too, man. I was kind of pissed. I had it, man. It was the one that I actually had, and then
He finally committed to the big 180 that he was trying, and then the pedal snap, man.
Yeah, pedal just exploded on
Damn.
me.
So wait, you were trying something that you didn't get. So you're going back for it?
We have to go back to San Pedro.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I'm excited to see the pizza edit, dude. It's gonna be sick.
Don't expect much, okay? No.
What do you mean? We have the same amount of edits, pizza.
We do?
2.
Yeah, but your skill is a little
We
more.
got the same amount of edits, bro. Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about. I expect you to do great things, pizza. I know who you are. I know what you're capable of.
Okay.
That's your fixie brother talking. He believes in you.
We all
Yeah,
believe.
we gotta go back to Pedro and a couple other spots to
Yeah,
get that done again.
Pizza was feeling it too. It just we were kind of fighting. We were fighting the sun, and it was also getting so cold.
Yeah, it was like 45 degrees next to the ocean. It was not fun.
It was. That's Jackson. You and your Salt Lake ass has to admit that's cold.
Hey, I lived in Santa Cruz. I know that the beach 45 degrees, that's chilly with the wind that's coming in, the humid wind.
Yeah,
That's cold.
Humid.
Out there with t-shirts.
Humid.
yeah.
Out there with t-shirts. Excuse
We had
me.
hoodies.
Yeah, we were freezing.
We had hoodies and it was not enough.
JBall was like, yeah, the image stabilization had to be on.
Oh,
Oh, broke.
1 second.
Oh,
Broken. Yeah, it was. We
My
were.
battery died. Give me
Oh,
a moment.
oh no.
Say
Jackson,
all the
I'm taking this
slurs you
moment.
want to say now. It's gonna get cut out.
oh.
I'm taking this moment to enjoy.
Yeah, we.
The vape.
Yeah, it was. It was. Oh, it was funny. We saw some random dude threw these kids' fucking scooter over a fence, and they were like, "What? Why are we calling the cops? We're like recording you, blah 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 blah." And like you could tell the kids were just fucking with him, and like they had started some shit, and he was like, "All right, you want to fuck around? You're gonna find out." And the kids were like, even the cops that were right there were like, "Did you guys see what happened?" And we were like, yeah, it just sounds like these kids were fucking with him, and he just was like, all right, you want to do some shit? Here we go. And they were like, okay. That was it. It was funny. It was pretty funny. In context, it's not that funny, but if you were there, it was pretty funny.
Oh, we talking about
But
the
old dude, like just threw scooter.
Yeah,
Over
like
fence.
he no, it's funny because like we saw him right, just nonchalantly riding a scooter towards us, and then you see these two
he's
kids,
riding
one's
it.
running. Yeah, you see this one kid running, and the other kid's on a board going after him. And he's like, "Hey, what are you doing? We have you on video. Blah blah. We're gonna call the cops." And the dude, like he looks like he's
he had a sweater
He's a-
vest on.
yeah with a salmon
That's a great
with
description.
a salmon like business shirt,
Looked
like
like a
collar
tech
dress
bro.
up shirt. Yeah, and he just threw this kid's scooter over their fence, and the kids were like, they're just fucking yelling and screaming. Dude, they were throwing rocks at this fucking
They were
guy,
throwing
like not
big-
Oh my
they're-
god.
not little
Like
pebbles.
if these
like,
rocks hit this guy's head, it would have taken a chunk out. They were
Yeah.
big rocks.
yeah,
Damn.
yeah. And they were
Speaking
like,
of, how's your head, J-Ball?
My head's fine. There's like I got some bald spots here now from the chunks that got taken out. So,
Big chunky.
yeah, internally I'm fine. Maybe not in 40 years, but for now I'm fine.
Did they tell you like if you were concussed or anything? I'm sure you were.
They said I wasn't, and like
I don't think he was either.
I wasn't
He was
really
fine.
like I didn't like black out or anything. It just hurt. So
When you did you hit your head on the ground after you hit
he
the
didn't.
thing?
He didn't.
Okay.
no, I
Yeah,
just
I
kind
made
of
sure.
like crumpled to the ground. I was like,
Because like realistically, Jackson, this thing is probably your height. Like he jumped into something that was like your height.
yeah,
That's so gnarly.
I just didn't see it. It was it was a
But yeah, to switch back to pizza part.
Oh yeah.
I want to see a trick at the squishy mountain spot. J-Ball knows it.
Oh,
it was
the Squishy Mountain spot.
It's like a playground that literally has like a box jump in it.
That's where Pizza
seen that.
did
I remember
his
that.
bar spin.
That's what I'm saying. It's safe, pizza. It's a safe bar spot. There's, You can fall on the ground all you want. It's softer than grass.
I will still probably have a problem, but it's okay.
Yeah.
Nah,
I'll-
dude, it's
You got
it's
bars, dude.
No, it's just
rubber
the
playground. It's
gentle.
rubber playground, dude. If you're gonna throw it on any place, it's gonna be there. It's rubber playground.
It's a mental thing, Jackson. It's a mental thing.
Put your helmet
I
on, dude.
tell
You
ya.
got it.
No, I don't need a helmet for that. It's not even that. It's just it's the whole thing. It's the whole thing.
It's a whole thing. He doesn't want to talk about it.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about it.
Okay, wait, pizza. Can I ask you random memory? I have is Fixie Factory, the gaming tournament that
Yes.
they had. What game? What was that?
The Sticks
What
and
game was
Stones
that?
tournament? A COD? Call of
Was
Duty?
Was it COD? Yeah.
Yeah. Sticks and Stones. Yes. Yeah.
Dude,
What happened?
I don't know. I just remembered like we happened to be there the weekend they were throwing this giant
yeah.
like
You were
gaming
there.
tournament and they
You
had
were
the
there for
TV
that,
set up and
Jackson?
shit. I think so. Unless I'm like misremembering a video I watched, but I'm pretty sure I was there. I'm pretty sure.
It might have been. Yeah, you might have been there. Because I feel like everybody was there. Well, it was like the CSK jam all over again. It was sick.
True.
Did that happen
And I
before or after the CSK jam?
That was before.
Yeah, probably.
I don't. Did anybody live in Fixie Factory during CSK Jam? I feel like that was way
Yeah.
after.
No, yeah.
Really?
Yeah, people still live there, yeah.
Oh,
Pretty sure it
You know,
was
so-
Joe and Antonio at that point.
Yeah.
gotcha.
You know what's really funny on top of that? At the SMC comp, I talked to Elliott about that whole incident.
You caught up with Elliott.
I caught up with Elliott and I was like, "You're gonna apologize for what you did, bro. You fucked my boy over."
That's funny.
All them years ago, man.
Wait, what happened? Fill me in. I don't know.
It was me, my one of my buddies that I went to high school with. Were when we were over there, it was him versus Elliott, and Elliott like was up by like 2 or 3 points or what, 2 or 3 kills, and the last like minute he just ran around. And we just wouldn't, he just wouldn't fight him at all. It's
Mad 'cause
Why
bad.
not, dude?
yeah.
Mad 'cause bad.
Yeah, 'cause you can get some-
Elliott,
yeah.
Elliott is another person that we need to get on here, actually.
That is a great answer to the question. Who I wish I would have filmed.
Elliott.
Elliott.
Man,
Oh,
that's a
man.
rare
Yeah.
one. That's a unicorn right there. Getting some Elliott footage.
Yeah. Actually, I mean, to be fair, there were clips of Elliott on a different kind of bike, but
Oh, you had him in the mountain bike section a little bit, huh?
yeah.
I'm not
Where
gonna
were you
lie, I
for
kinda
that?
skip past the mountain bike section whenever it comes on.
It's okay. He came to Salt Lake a couple years ago and we rode around and
Nice.
yeah, it was fun.
That's pretty cool. So we're starting to wrap up here, Jackson. We're hitting our time. My question for you is, who are some of your favorite riders to watch right now? And then also, if you could see, let's say 2 people on this podcast next, who would you have on?
Ooh. All right. That's a really hard question, dude.
We only come out
Hard
with the bangers.
questions. Okay, so favorite people to watch right now.
You can give me 3. You can give me 3.
I mean, I really like what Chase Henley's doing. He's just insane.
It's crazy.
Every time he sends a clip in the group chat, I'm like, what the actual fuck is he? What is he doing? What is he on? Like, this
X
is
Games
on a different level, dude.
Dude is just in a different dimension.
He's
He's
built
literally
different. Right?
in a
Yeah.
And he's technical, but his style is also really sick too.
Yeah.
Like,
100%.
it's insane.
that
So definitely Chase Henley. I mean, Jacob Brutch is insane too. Like, he's
Number one.
he's wild. Yeah.
Pixie King.
I mean, fuck. And then who to have on? I'm just gonna skip to that because I'm blanking right now. I know there's a bunch of people I could name, but to have on, I like the Matt and the Matt.
Matt and Matt.
Matt and the Matt.
Yeah.
Matt.
Do you think the
Matt
Matt
Reyes,
Spencer
Matt Spencer.
needs the Corey?
I mean, why the fuck not? I mean, I think it'd be hilarious. You're not going to get anything done. Like, you're not going to ask the real questions, but it'll be the funniest podcast.
I want there to be an over/under on how many jokes Matt makes, or just how many things he just lies about to us.
Matt?
Yeah, I don't know if he could do something like this in a serious way.
It's going to be an hour of Matt bullying Corey and us.
Us provoking him.
Yeah. He's
Yeah.
like, why the fuck do you guys do this? This shit's...
I would love. Yeah.
Man, I'm on a fucking podcast. Turn up. I'm gonna go bowling and find the coldest beer.
Hell yeah.
Do the boys have any final questions or statements? Speak now.
Is a croissant a sandwich?
You didn't ask him the first part.
Not unless you
have that-
put things inside of it.
Okay, but let me ask you this: when you put something inside a croissant, you don't cut it open; it bakes like that, right? So
I
is
mean,
it
I've
still a
had a
sandwich?
croissant egg sandwich where you like Cut
But
it.
when you don't cut it, is it a sandwich or not?
No, that's a baked good.
Thank you.
All right, Jackson. I have a part 2 to this question.
Okay.
Is an Uncrustable a sandwich?
Oh, that's where it turns, dude. That's where it turns.
Why?
I don't know. It just feels more like a sandwich.
No, I can explain why why an Uncrustable is a sandwich. Because
Okay, why? It has a crust?
Because it was 2 pieces of bread, but you just squish them together.
Yeah,
Was
we
it a
had this
piece of bread?
conversation.
Yeah, my mom used to have this press. It was an Uncrustable homemade press, and it just like clamps, and then it like snaps off the outsides of the bread, and it's like pinches it all together.
You had the bougie ass.
All right. I'm gonna make this argument. A croissant is many layers. Many layers squished upon themselves,
Well,
just like an Uncrustable. And if you toast an Uncrustable, is it now a sandwich?
Also, you don't have a croissant with things inside of it. There's not like a distinct top, bottom, like top, middle, bottom.
no layers.
There's no layers. Like there are flaky layers, but it's all kind of just like mixed in.
Liking where this is going?
Croissants? What
I'm
croissants
liking
are
where
you
this is
eating?
going.
Okay, wait, Deacon, let me ask you a question.
Yes.
Is a jelly-filled donut a sandwich?
Yes.
That's a sandwich?
Get the fuck out of here.
All right. Hear me out. A calzone is also a sandwich.
You're an abomination. I'm done with this.
Getting dirty with it. No way.
Okay, and then
My
Croissant
definition of okay. Hear me out. This is my definition of a sandwich. It's bread with a topping. Bread or
Then
bread
pizza's a
substitute
sandwich?
with a topping. Pizza is a sandwich if you fold it in half.
Why?
You've gone too far. You've lost me,
has
Deacon.
science gone too far?
No, there's only 4 things. Every food can be broken
Is
into
a
4
taco a
different
sandwich?
items. Taco is a sandwich. It's bread or bread substitute with a topping.
So why is a sandwich
Bread with
not a
another piece of-
taco?
You see why?
A sandwich
You
is
see
a
why
taco.
we do this?
Fair. A more important question that pizza was probably going to get to anyways is what is the best sandwich?
That was my question.
That the question that Deacon was going to get to anyway. I'm just getting there in case you weren't going to answer it. Ask it.
The best sandwich?
What's the best
Yeah.
sandwich?
Yeah, what's your idea of the best sandwich? What's the best sandwich?
Depends on the day, but I mean, I like, I don't have a specific name like I don't know.
If you're putting ingredients in a
Just
sandwich,
describe it. Just describe
you
it to
pull
us.
up to the Subway. What do you ask for in there?
It's got hummus.
Okay.
It's got avocado,
okay.
spinach
okay.
over lettuce. I like spinach
Same.
more, or like just like a nice greens. Definitely some bell peppers
I
up
like
in
that
there.
green, if you know what I mean.
Definitely got jalapenos. Not the, but I prefer fresh jalapenos.
Yeah.
A banh mi is my favorite sandwich.
There we
The
go.
Yeah,
tofu
banh
banh
mi's
mi.
good sandwich. Yeah.
Welcome to the club. Welcome to the club
A man,
Banh mi's a good
man
of
sandwich.
elevated minds.
man of culture. But then you have
Alright.
to. Oh wait, no, I was gonna say Pizza has to ask the question because I don't know if you tuned into this episode, Jackson, but Deacon and Pizza got into a heated argument about the buffalo chicken sandwich and whether it's good or not. I know you don't eat chicken, but if it was like an impossible chicken substitute buffalo sandwich, how do you feel about that?
I don't really like buffalo sauce, so I don't, or chicken. So
All right, Jackson, we're still friends, even though you don't like my ham and cheese croissant. We're still good. We're still good.
All right.
all right, fair
All
enough.
is good and well in the circle of people we have here. That was the Off Track podcast featuring none other than FOAD Gang's own Jackson Bradshaw. Jackson, thank you so much for coming onto the show. Do you have any shout outs for the people listening?
I mean, shout out to Rough Bike Co. Obviously, that's the big one.
Yup.
And shout out to the FOAD Gang.
Odies.
Yep, all the FOADies riding. A shout out to everybody who let me, who I showed up in their city and they let me film them riding bikes and doing cool shit. And thanks to everybody who's watching this, and thanks to you guys for having me on. This was fun. This was really fun.
Thank you.
All right. Thanks for tuning in
Thanks
to
for
Off Track Podcast. let us know what you thought about this episode. Let us know who our next guest should be, and tune in till next time. Take care. Later, nerd.